Plus, giving a shout out right now to SPR, Sparta Low. Y'all already know what it is. With that puzzle, big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
Seemed like last week it was the black McDonald's franchise owners experiencing racism, not being treated fairly. American way, although some tend to be in denial that this is still the condition that we find ourselves in as a country. But now it's Chick-fil-A. I hate to hear Chick-fil-A with the bush because I feeding up with them breakfast bowls and I feeding up with the nuggets. I don't feed up with much else. I get that berry Sprite thing, Penier. I get the chicken bowl, no meal. I don't need them extra hash browns. I'll get my coffee somewhere else. Get that little chicken bowl with the eggs and taters. That's cool. And I feed up with the 8-piece nuggets with the barbecue with the little berry. Now, nothing worse than having Chick-fil-A on your mind, driving to the location, pulling up and realizing it's Sunday. I've bozoed out like that before. Kind of like I've bozoed out going to that Delamo swap meet on Tuesday, a game of times. I don't know what be wrong with me. But yeah, in Georgia, a black officer, police in Georgia says he was asked to pay at Georgia Chick-fil-A, but his white colleagues weren't. Now, this might be more on Georgia and less on Chick-fil-A, but with no further ado, let's see what these folks at Chick-fil-A in Georgia have been up to. Augusta, Georgia. The owners of a Chick-fil-A in Georgia are apologizing to the Clover Police Department after one officer says he experienced racial discrimination at the restaurant. See, I think it has more to do with the town than the franchise. Chick-fil-A getting right out ahead of this. Channel 2 Action News, sister station WSOC, spoke to the officers about the experience, and they hope it leads to change. Oh, so even the white officers are in on it. I was kind of humiliated, embarrassed, at the whole situation. It seemed like it was a racial issue to me, said Clover Police Sergeant Tracy Reed. Reed said the experience happened at a Chick-fil-A in Augusta while on a work trip a few weeks ago. He and 3 other CPD officers went into the restaurant for breakfast. Reed is black. The other 3 officers are white. We came in together, same uniform, stood in line. There was never a time we were not together while standing in line, Reed said. They say all 3 white officers were offered a complimentary meal, which they say is often offered to law enforcement at the popular chain restaurant. But when Reed got to the register, he had to pay. I know they did not. That's crazy. He said he had to pay for his meal, and it infuriated me, said Detective Thomas Burnett. And I said, you want me to go say something? He was like, no, I don't want you to cause a scene. But I could tell the way he looked. He just looked at his plate. He looked sad and humiliated, and that made me really sad. Eventually, Reed wrote a letter to Chick-fil-A to Chick-fil-A corporate demanding the chain retrain employees at the Augusta location and strengthen corporate-wide policies on compliance with civil rights laws. Reed and the other officers weren't satisfied with the response from the Augusta store manager, which included 2 cards for free meals. It said it was perceived that it was a racial incident, which I didn't like because it wasn't perceived. It actually happened, Reed said. He's not the only one that perceived it. We all did. And it's not perception. It's what happened. Oh, you don't know we live in a society now that says perception is reality? It was a racial issue, said Barnett. The letter from the manager included an apology. It said the person who processed the meal was a team leader who doesn't normally work at the register, and the manager called the incident a mistake. Chick-fil-A, an Augusta operator, Kenny Hanna, shared a statement with Channel 2 Action News. We regret the unintentional impact this incident had and sincerely apologize to our guests. We were deeply concerned by this claim. It appears to have been an honest oversight across separate lines and registers. We are strongly committed to supporting our community's first responders. Now it seems at that statement that the 3 white officers were helped at one register, and then the black officer was helped at another officer. At least that's what it seems that they're claiming. Of course, I'm not sure how true either of those possibilities are. The 3 white officers and the black officer felt it was racism. Not really surprised. This is America. That's why when we deal with these folks, we don't take everything for face value. We read between the lines.
We read between the lines. We read between the lines. We read between
On
the
the set,
lines.
I swore I had covered my base. Ended up in court, had to fight a couple of cases. Crackers don't care when you come in them places. It be written on their faces. Them motherfuckers is racist. Fuck trial, shit tricky, give me the deal. I ain't never seen a real killer beat a pill. Shooter got a brighter future if he got a date. Behind the gate, lot of politics to tolerate. Sitting in the car, finna split a cigar. To my niggas on the yard, send my biggest regards. He don't wanna run it back, we already ran it. He landed flat on his back, cause I'm heavy-handed. When they catch another fade, we can follow up. But I ain't waiting all day, niggas squabble up. Gang of anger, got it all bottled up. Gang bangers, whole world follow us. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Niggas clowns need to be in the circus. Putting these buzzers on the turf, they defeating the purpose. The first to return when the enemy serves immediately on ease. These weenies be nerve dedicated to a section that didn't deserve us. It turned us into murderers and then the deserters. Number one lesson I learned in the pen: when you lose your respect, you can't earn it again. Smoke a lot, classified most faded. The local won't be satisfied till all his folks made it. This Cabbage Patch where he caught most of the damage at. Perhaps he know a magic plastic surgeon that can manage that. Ask me, I'm just a product of my habitat. Narcotic habits where they quick to let you have it at. Big homie talking about he need half that. I'm laughing at him as if my little bastard having that. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines.
Yeah, neighborhood been bustin'. Giving a shout out right now to SPR, Spider Low, y'all already know what it is. Sauce and that. Neighborhood net hustling. Big shout out to SPR, Spider Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.